Now we return to the meeting of Tropicalian at the Explorers Club.
That was great. Yeah, in fact, there are many more places to explore, some that are even out of this universe.
Would you like to hear about my trip in space? Well, here it is. Hi, my name is Eli, and I am a good explorer because I am curious and courageous and smart. Right before I left port, I checked if I had enough food for energy, water for hydration, and a pen and paper. As the ship took off, we felt as if the life was being squeezed out of us. Once we were airborne, it was calm and smooth. We passed the moon.
We are 1 trillion away there,
Said the voice on the intercom optimistically. It took us 20,000 Earth years, but that's only 0.5 light years. About 5 minutes later, I heard a strange buzzing sound. Then I heard a cracking sound. Then a horrible snapping noise. A little glow-in-the-dark creature with a humming black rod stepped in. It said,
Translation, take me to your leader.
Then it tapped its little rod on the ground and everything turned black. The next thing I know is I'm tied up to one of the walls and the creature started charging its weapon. Then I think I'm toast, but then when it pulls the trigger, the rod shatters the creature instead of me. I continue on the journey. When I was within 100,000 miles of Aox, my ship went into light speed and surpassed the space-time continuum. When I got there, I met some friendly creatures that called themselves Akobakis. The weather was strange, sticky rain that smelled that was hot and cold. The Akobakis brought me some food and water. I smelled something good cooking. One of the Akobakis told me that they were cooking Zekik's meat. When I walked over to the table, Shizuhakushi brought me some Zekik's meat and cloak juice. It tasted like nothing I'd ever had before. After dinner, we played a game called Jukuhoi. It was a mix of football, soccer, hockey, and skiing. It was so fun. After that, we went to bed in hovering hammocks. When I woke up, I felt as if I'd slept the best I ever had. For breakfast, I taught the Akobakis how to make pancakes and crepes. When some of the Akobakis tried the crepes, they fainted. Others just ate them normally. Then they showed me how to launch an e-jet. It was a somewhat complex machine, but it only took me a few minutes to learn how to use it. Next we went to the Bakuran Lake, which is very much like Jello and very deep. Once we got there, Shizuhakushi said, "Kabal!"
Translation, cannonball.
When he hit the Jello, he splattered me. got in, it felt so good. A few hours later, I got out and went into the hot springs. When I got in, one of the akubaki said something like, "Imi igi." Translation, don't go in. Then I heard a rumbling sound and then a shaking feeling, and the volcano that supplied the hot water for the hot springs erupted. And I saw the volcano flowing down the mountainside. Then Shizuhakushi jumped off one of the cliffs holding a leaf and flew down to me. Then a hand came out of his forehead and picked me up out of danger. Then Shizuhakushi put me down on the bank of the hot springs. After that, Shizuhakushi and I walked back to camp. Then we had dinner, and I said my goodbyes to the akubakis. Then walked over to my spaceship and prepared for liftoff. I said my final goodbyes once more, and with a roar took off. It was a smooth ride home with no little invaders. When I landed, I was greeted by Barack Obama himself.
Congratulations, young sir! You've done well! The key to the city!
A few hours later, there was a celebration for my ship and my findings and me. Later that day, I reported my findings to the Explorers Club. The end.